What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch Season 2, Episode 7 of Dandadan. This season has been phenomenal, and last episode wasn't no different. There was an epic rock concert, attempted exorcism, there's maid cafes. I don't know, are we getting a maid cafe episode? I don't know, okay? I'm so excited, okay? I would assume, again, I am pretty sure that there is 12 episodes of the season. I would assume that one of, if not the main thing of the season, is going to be Gigi trying to get Evil Eye under control or come up with a deal or something like that. So, again, I want to repeat, I've been absolutely loving the season, so I do want to hop straight into it. You guys know me, I'm going to talk a lot at the end, so if you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. It is $7 a month for animated shows, and I have every single episode of Dandadan over on there. There's a link in the description. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Again, it really does help me out. Let's get into it. Oh my God, he's in love. He's smitten. I want to see the blush on both of them. I want to see the eyes. Looks like he's at a bar. She's doing this just to humiliate her. Just to get them a little closer, too. A little better. Yo, oh my God. I feel like they shouldn't. This feels like a private event. I shouldn't be watching this. Oh my God, this is a humiliation ritual. What is it? Muko and Miko, right? Is it gonna send the and make Ken get knocked out? Come on, I want to see the picture. Give me the full picture. Hillary, she looks cute. Where else are y'all taking me? You want a second drink? Oh, wow. Like, really? Is it weird that I want to see Ken in a maid outfit as well, or is that weird? I'll wait inside. She's tougher than you, I ain't gonna lie. She wants you to stay, Ken. You have to read the 5D chess of flirting. I don't know the 5D chess. I don't know 2D chess. I don't even know chess when it comes to flirting. Maybe I'm on checkers level. I don't know the name of this song, but it's obviously very, very famous. Oh my God, she's having a Vito Spatafore moment. Please be noon, and then I can eat lunch, please. She looks drained. I mean, she doesn't really. Does she have a social battery? I don't know. I don't know. She definitely doesn't have a social battery like this, dude. Is this play again? This is a very Japanese thing. I've heard of maid cafes, but is this just like all fetishy stuff? Like everyone is blushing. Everyone's. You know what I mean? Is she? I can't tell if she's getting happier or getting even more annoyed. She's getting tired. That's for sure. But. The creepy fake smile that. My God, she's having a Squidward moment too. She's getting better, right? Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but it looks like she's getting better at faking it. Let's hope and pray for not only Dandadan's sake, but just for the sake of Momo, that we do not get another sexual assault at night scene. Let's just hope so. How far away did she, did she walk, have to walk 10 miles to get home? This is so beautiful. There he is. What were you doing with that picture, Ken?
こんな時間に女性を一人にするわけにはいきませんから。
Oh, he's so romantic. Take his hand, take his hand, take his hand. I'm joking. I'm gonna keep joking. I'm gonna keep exaggerating. But I don't give two shits about the aliens. I don't care about the action. I just wanna see them kiss, please.
寒いから。
Don't tell Ira.
ジジはそのままだ。醤油を試してみる。
ちょまあ。
師匠、早すぎじゃないですか。
ジジ。
You gotta try it. He's ready. The classic soy sauce test. Ooh, eat. Oh, that's... He actually has earrings in the whole time? Okay, there we go. A successful singular drop of soy sauce defeated.
何時だと思ってんだ。
バイト行ってた。
バイト？聞いてねえぞ。
別にいいでしょ。
That face.
このお湯いただくぜ。
こんな時間まで二人で何？
Oh, there we go. You knew it was coming. No, she's quick with it. Oh my god, he's getting better at it. I mean, obviously, every time he awakens, he's immediately attacked, so... Come on now, stop doing this. Splash the water fast. What are you... We get a sneak peek? What was that? They can't let themselves... Jesus Christ! Psycho, get in here, please! That's smart right there. This is a weird scenario. Ugh.
ママ、ごめん。俺こんな。
大丈夫大丈夫。
綾瀬さん大丈夫ですか？
Oh.
息できません。
Gigi thinks is gonna start thinking of himself as a monster now, you know what I mean? Hurting his friends like that.
ごめん。何が？さっきのこと。別にしょうがなくね。
Wow, she said sorry to Momo?
ごめんなさい。
Growth.
本当に気をつける。うるせえな。
They're gonna be best friends. Oh wow, I can't. And he's gonna obviously have the mindset, I gotta get so much stronger to protect her. But also, it's his friend, you don't want to kill him or anything, you know what I mean? What is this? This is awesome. This is a Western? What's going on? Oh my boy! Pee-wee? What was it? Teeny? Is that like a mask? Paint? Or is he like changing form?
会いに来てくれるなんて嬉しいです。俺は怒るんさ。
え、シャコさん？どうしたんですかその？
Like, it's Peeny Weeny, Teeny Weeny, something like that. I think maybe Peeny Weeny.
宇宙人は普段人間の姿で社会に溶け込む。
Okay, so it's just a pure human form.
自分を弟子にしてください。
Wow.
自分にパンチの打ち方
You come to a dirty alien
お願いします。
to get... No, I'm joking.
いやです。
なんでですか？
暴力は良くないです。それより
Yeah, but you gotta be able to protect yourself.
こっちに運んでくださいです。
Yeah, to help him get stronger, do that, yeah.
戻りました。
遅えぞメガネ。てめえもバイトしてんのか？
Part-time job. Do I live here? Where's my family at?
洗い物できねえだろうが。
Oh, wow, he is ashamed.
今回はモモさんの起点の良さでどうにかなりましたけど、次同じ手は使えません。そもそも悪霊と一緒に暮らすこと自体おかしいんですよ。林をもう一度呼びましょう。師匠が祝詞を掃除しないのなら私がやります。いいですね。連絡しておきますから。
万次郎よ。
Gigi doesn't want it.
大人ならよ。 ガキの迷惑全部背負い込んで、てめえの好きにしろって言ってやりてえじゃねえか。
現実を見せてあ
Oh,
げ
what
る
a
のが
shot.
大人の責任ですよ。私もジジさんの心意気は好きです。でも無理なものは
We cannot handle this, and he cannot handle this for the rest of his life. So, if we don't find a way to deal with it now, we gotta just get rid of it, right?
君はよ、なんでパンチの練習なんかしてんの？
You don't need to punch. You need to do magic. I don't know.
腹が立ってるんだ。ずっと。
Can I still know with Turbo Granny if she's the big bad or like she's gonna
ぶっ飛ばしたい。
just grow to like us, grow to like to be around us. So when she finally gets her power back, she's just gonna hang out or
パンチが打てたからって強くはならねえ。
need
パ
to be
ワーも
mentally
技
tough.
術も邪視が数段上だ。スピードも
That's
相
smart.
当なもんだぜ。わしの力についてこれるほどだからよ。
なんだよ。じゃあどうしろって言うんだよ。
てめえはどちら様の力を使わせてもらってんだ。
Listen to her.
もう一度聞くぜ。パンチが打てるようになりてえのか、
Protect your
そ
girlfriend.
れとも強くなりてえのか。
強くなりたい。
クソだらが。
The classic turd nugget line.
遠慮すんな。まあ入れや。
まずいって見つかったら怒られるよ。
You'll get
怒られてる
scolded.
時はラーメンのことでも
You're
考
not gonna
えとけ。
怒られたくないって話してんだよ。
What material is
何してるの？
白鳥さん。
what physical material is Turbo Granny's form right now? Is it soft and fluffy or is it like a statue?
教えてよ。
白鳥さん来ちゃまずいですって。
教えてくれるまで。
Oh, let's hope Momo doesn't hear about this. Oh, uh-oh.
猫のクソ団子。
Dump, what is with the insults on this show?
そのゲロケ玉顔面をぶっ潰すわよ。
ちょっとだボケ。ぶち殺したら。
オラオラオラオラオラオラ
Oh my god! They love doing these. You gotta charge your phone, dude.
言ってよ。私も
They
強
love doing them crocus shots, is what I call them.
草田が言ったんだからね。私の言葉じゃないからね。
そうなんですか。
そうだ
Sure,
よ。私
sure.
思いつかないよあんなの。
You would never say
ゲロ
anything
ケ
like
玉
that.
顔面チャーシューボケが。
てめえグッバイになりてえらしいな。
だこのクソ団子おぶっ潰
Excuse me, Ken, while I handle this.
高倉くん怖いよ。
Be scared over there, don't touch me.
自分たちも妖怪の力持ってますから。
わしだまぬけ。
ぶち殺されてるのかゲロケ玉。
高倉くんごめん。大丈夫？
全然大丈夫です。白鳥さんは大丈
Why you asking? Come on, man. I know you're. I know you're.
の音に合わせてジャンプしろ。
夫。な
I
ん
know you're Ken, but come on. You don't gotta say sorry for everything.
わかるか？お前のはこれ。ジャシのはこれ。さっきのジャンプで例えると
I、didn't want to get up and jump.
お前が1回ジャンプして着地するまでに、ジャシは4回行動を変化させられる。
え、ターボババアより速いってこと？道理で振り切れないと思って
That's not what I said.
わし
That is not what I said. I'm Turbo.
おめえはリズムが単調すぎる。要は一拍の中で何拍
We
子
gotta change up the beat. I'm not good with music. I don't know.
させられるのかが戦闘において重要ってことだ。あのクソ女でさえ一拍の中にフォースイッチできる。ジャシもフォースイッチ。呪いの家の攻撃
Yo, Turbo Granny got the sauce. But she's so nonchalant. She don't care about giving us everything.
だ。
Boom, boom, boom,
わしじゃねえ
boom.
ぞ。
Hello? What? Yeah, why is this so... Dandadan, why? Out dance it, out music it.
来た。何が？
Why are you up all on me?
誰だその音
Oh my god, the entire orchestra's here. Oh my god, it's the Beatles. No, I'm joking. That's the end of the episode? Oh my god. I should have seen it coming, okay? The episode was a little too normal for Dandadan. They had to give me fucking evil spirits. Sorry, I was gonna say sorcerers. Composers right at the end. I'm sure that'll be fun. And see Ira get some action. not in a weird way. See Ira get some action this season. Again, that's not a complaint at all. But obviously, Ira has been, on the sideline, so to speak, thus far. So I do want to see her get a lick in, if that makes any sense. But I really like the idea of again, Turbo Granny talking to Ken a little bit, or again, because I keep going back and forth. Obviously, you start the show and Turbo Granny is the first villain. Really, she's the first one that's given any sort of importance behind her, if that makes sense. And then she's immediately, essentially put into a contract-like situation to where, you know what I mean, she's lending her power, essentially, to Ken in order for the balls, and to get the power back. You know what I mean? So typically in an anime, and usually animes, but shows in general, if you really think about it, the question is your first villain the final villain, or is it just the first villain? You know what I mean? Are we going to sort of loop back around to Turbo Granny being the big bad of the entire show? Or is it going to be a scenario to where she gets connected with emotionally, and understands us and wants to be around us, or you know what I mean, or becomes less evil? I don't know. You guys know I love Turbo Granny. Like, I've grown to very much love Turbo Granny, if that makes any sense. So it's just, I really don't want her to be a big bad, or I want, again, she did some horrible shit. She's killed people, obviously, but in a sick and twisted way. I don't know. I want her to redeem herself through the power of love and friendship. If I'm being selfish here. But yeah, that is just something I'm wondering the entire time, because again, like I said, I love Turbo Granny's relationship with especially Ken, but everyone. The interactions are great. The humor, the stuff with Ira this episode was hilarious, and I'll be quite honest, the funniest Ira stuff of the entire show, in my opinion. I really like that sort of abusive, almost bully-like relationship, rivalry, whatever you want to call it. I really like that part, but Turbo Granny is obviously very strong. You know what I mean? She's handicapped right now. Seeing her sort of bestow some of the knowledge is intriguing. I love it. I really do love it. And those were some of my favorite scenes of the episode. Obviously, you guys know me, my sentimental, romantic inside. I don't know if that's the right word. I love the maid scenes. And again, not in like a weird way, but like, dude, I just like seeing them hold hands. Stop it! That's the most beautiful relationship in the history of anime. Nothing comes close. I'm exaggerating there a little bit, but I love it, dude. I did not think that I would love Dandadan for that number one reason. You know what I mean? Like, I thought, oh, cool animation or cool fights or weirdness. Or no, like, I'm in it for the romance. I'm in it for the romance, my man. I love it. That scene, obviously with Evil Eye escaping again, and being stopped by Momo. That was like almost like a heartbreaking scene. Like seeing Gigi's face after he comes back, like that. I feel like he's viewing himself as a monster, a letdown to his friends, someone who's not worthy of friendship or caring. Because I hurt Momo. You know what I mean? And obviously Ken is friends with Gigi, but I mean, even that push. It's almost like, again, nothing against Gigi, but it's almost like he's just trying to protect Momo like Gigi is trying to. And it feels like Gigi failed that mission for himself, if that makes any sense. So I loved it. I really did. I think, again, you guys know how much I enjoyed season 1. You know what I mean? I thought it was a really good show, but this season is great. Like every single, I would say the first episode was probably the only one where I was like, that was good. You know what I mean? Every episode since, I would say, has been great. Has had iconic moments, iconic relationships, iconic pieces of dialogue. The music's been incredible. The music this episode was really good in the, in every scene. But specifically the Evil Eye versus Momo scene. This show fires on all cylinders now. Like, I was talking to my friend about Dandadan, and like, it's surprisingly high in my anime rankings list. And again, I'm not saying that it's not a top 15 show all time for me or anything like that. It's not like S tier, but this is one of the rare shows where I feel like I could turn on every episode, any episode, whatever you want to classify it as, and I would have the time of my life. It would be funny, it would be romantic, it would be epic, it would have amazing music, the animation would be great. It's a high quality to the highest degree anime right now. It really is, and I'm already, like, again, I'm over halfway done the season. I have, what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 5 more weeks of Dandadan. That's heartbreaking. That's kind of heartbreaking. I didn't... Again, I have patience when it comes to shows going on break, so I'm not really going to have, like, an over-exaggerated reaction. I'm not going to be angry that it's going on break. I like when shows go on break because it means it comes back with quality. It's not going to pump out filler or low quality stuff. You know what I mean? I like when they take breaks. So... But at the end of those 5 weeks, I'm gonna be a little heartbroken. I'm gonna feel like a part of me's missing, and I didn't feel like that'd be my reaction to Dandadan when season 2 started. I feel like I would be like, okay, fun little season 2 time, and then, you know, it'll go and break. But no, I'm going to be like, where is it? Where is it at? It's that good, dude. I loved. Again, when it comes to training in general, you know what I mean. I don't really. Again, training when it comes to anime or getting stronger, it's a common thing. It's in literally every single anime. And it's just a fact. You know what I mean? There's always that training arc of sorts. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of those. And especially if it's just like I don't know, like... no hate, it's one of my all-time favorite shows. Something like One Piece, like Luffy's I gotta get stronger arc. I don't like it. It's just Luffy, it's just him fighting or what, like, I don't know. I love when there's a good mentor-student relationship. I know some people are gonna say, "What do you mean, Dandadan and well, I'm sorry. What do you mean, One Piece had Rayleigh and no, they had like 3 interactions." So, I would love if there's a more extended, you know, Ken keeps talking to Turbo Granny, or Ken keeps talking to Peeny Weenie. Like, because I love Peeny Weenie. Do not clip that. Do not clip that. But I love Peeny Weenie. He's so funny. He's just, I love it so much. He really feels like, again, like a low tier Avenger, if that makes sense. To where, like, he's powerful, but like he's not in every episode. He's only there when like shit hits the fan and we need backup. We gotta call Peeny Weenie in. So I want more of that. I want more of him interacting with everyone, if that makes sense. By the end of the show, I think I said this like for the last like 10 episodes or whatever, but like by the end of the show, we're gonna have a giant compound of bastards and broken things. You know what I mean? It's so like, dude, I love it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm stuttering a lot, but like I just love that aspect of the show. It's so much fun, but it can, again, like, it has serious moments. Like when Evil Eye came back out this time, I feel like that was the most serious moment. And obviously, it ends with a spitting in the face, but you know, it felt, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Evil Eye again has aura. He feels scary. He feels threatening. He feels menacing. So I really like that. Again, small complaint. It's not a small complaint because I know that it's a common complaint among the community. I don't really see the need for the ripping of the shirt. Again, it doesn't. You are allowed to stop watching a show for any reason. You know what I mean? Like, they could show the color red, and because you don't like the color red, you can stop watching, and that's perfectly in your right, because, you know what I mean? I know some people react very strongly and negatively towards any semblance of sexual assault or anything, and, you know, that's perfectly fine if you want to stop watching. Obviously, I react negatively to it. Do not get me wrong. I wouldn't say it makes me want to stop watching, or not. It wouldn't make me stop watching. Maybe not feel like I want to stop watching, but it would never make me stop watching. So again, for me on a personal level, it's not like super duper terrible for me. But it's not needed. It's unnecessary, you know. Especially like one time, it's like, okay, yeah, you know, whatever. But we don't need it 18 times. You know what I mean? Especially to an underage girl. It's not needed, and I knew it was coming. You know, when the beginning of the episode, when she's getting ready to go back home, my immediate thought was, "Oh, brother, are we gonna have a sexual assault scene? Is she gonna get her clothes ripped off or something like that?" You just tell. I felt the weird aura in the air. I felt the sexual assault aura in the air. I don't know, because that's what I mean. It's just unnecessary. Like, I don't think in canon, Evil Eye's not going, "I'm going to sexually assault this woman." No, it's just. Grabbed her and the shirt ripped. It's unnecessary. But, you know, going after that scene, I really liked Ken sort of consoling Momo, and I love everything. I can sense that Psycho senses that there's, I don't want to say animosity, but there's those feelings of like hating himself or confused in terms of Gigi, you know, with that look at the dinner table. It's tough, man. It's tough. Again, is the Evil Eye thing going to be something that we have to handle for the entirety of the show? Obviously, it's not going to be like the major antagonistic problem for the rest of the series. Like, it's not the show would be called Evil Eye if that was the case. You know, we're gonna have multiple different focus points, but I don't know if in the background, like once per season or whatever, Evil Eye's gonna break out, or we're gonna be able by the end of the season to perfectly control Evil Eye's powers, or we're gonna be able to exercise the entity that was in the Evil Eye to have a peaceful ending, but also keep Gigi having powers. I don't know. Whatever the direction they go, I'm okay with it. It's another thing you got to remember here. Ken still does not have a ball. The golden ball is on the loose. I am, again, this is not a complaint at all, but like, we're not going for that at all. I kind of do want that to be the case. Again, we are very much dealing with something major here with Evil Eye and Gigi, and you know, I'm not saying like drop this and forget about this. And no. I love that storyline, and obviously in canon, in universe, it would be the major thing we focus on. But like, we can't do a little bit of recon for the ball or anything like that. Because I want Ken to get the ball back. Well, obviously it's one of those things. I want him to get his ball back, but I also don't want the show to immediately end. So I would assume it's going to be a while until he's a fully complete man, if that makes any sense. And again, I'm gonna say it every couple episodes so that people have the highest chance for me to hear me say this, because I want to be correct. I am almost guaranteed that the next time they get the golden ball, Turbo Granny is going to pitch it, and Psycho is going to hit that shit out the park. That's what I'm hoping for at the very least, because I think that would be absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I loved the final thing I guess I'll talk about, because Psycho really is one of my favorite characters. And I loved the conversation with Manjiro. Again, the cast is so expansive. I will say the only person who's like disrespected, or like the very lowest of the totem pole, funny enough, is Hana. I feel like she is barely involved at all. So I do want that to be a little up to her screen time. But I loved the Manjiro conversation. Again, same with Hana. He's one of the most minor characters of the group so far. But I like him. I really do. Again, he's being mentored by Psycho, and I really like that a lot, to summarize. I feel like Manjiro is someone who, he's soft inside, but he almost is putting up a wall to be tougher than he actually is, to handle problems as repayment or something like that. So I don't know. I do not know. Obviously, again, like, let's say, is the solution to like saving Evil Eye or saving Gigi, is it just like essentially to perform like a really good song and dance in his head or whatever to make him happy and let go and release the powers so Gigi can control them, or that figure can move on, so to speak? Is that just a simple thing? And Turbo Granny's going to, because again, there's rhythm involved, it's dancing, everything's connected in that realm. That'd be what I expect. You know, obviously we're gonna have another fight, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's going to be music and dance and release related, not we're going to kill Evil Eye. We're not gonna kill Gigi or anything like that. So, but yeah, that was another fantastic episode. Again, this season is all gas, no break. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to see episode 8 with you guys next Thursday. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the flying through reactions up on Patreon. Obviously, I have every single episode of Dandadan that has aired on my Patreon. The link is in the description. It is $7 a month for animated shows. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.